Hello gamers, welcome to another edition of Tonight on Jammer's Game Table, where tonight I'm continuing my exploration of Ward the card game's boss battle decks. This time it's going to be the Frog King again. I'm going to try to take him out, but this time I'm playing two-handed. I'm going to play two decks against the Frog King. And if you go back and watch my other video on how the Frog King works or how these bosses work, the only real difference is going to be, beyond what you can see in those videos, is that there will be he'll draw an additional card in between each player's turn. So it'll be, he'll go first, this player will go, then he'll play a magic card, and then this player will go. And that's how it's going to play out. I believe that is accurate. If it's not, please somebody let me know. So yeah, I'm gonna have kind of a crowded field. I haven't tried this off camera yet. This is the first time I'm trying it at all. The Ward folks are pretty excited to see two decks against a boss, and since I can't get to a a card partner, I thought, you know what, I'm a solo gamer, so I'm gonna solo it with two decks and see how it goes. I haven't tried this off camera, so we'll see. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna get right to it. And here we go. So the Frog King goes first and plays a magic card. Starts out with a Sword of the Grove. Now that's a pretty big card for him. So that means he's actually going to be at +9 damage. So that's fun, real fun. All right, so this is player one over here. And so they'll draw their 5 cards. And they drew a trike. This is a dinosaur deck, by the way. So we're going to put him over here. I'm going to lay out his magic cards over here. Guess I'll put his deck there. Okay, and so I'm going to play a Sword of the Jungle on the trike, right? This, a lot of dinosaurs spend time in jungles. And yeah, dinosaurs, they can wield swords, sure, through their mouth, right? Yeah, of course. This is a fantasy game, folks. All right, make sure I got that card. I think that card's on screen, so yep, good, okay. And so that is his play, and he's gonna go all in. He's gonna put out an Elven Scout as well. All right, so maybe I will go this direction with his cards and this direction with his cards. Okay, so we'll put his hand over here, and he can't do an attack. Now the Frog King plays another magic card, and that bloody frog armor. Wow, he's really setting himself up really good. And so this is his mini turn. There was nobody out on the field for his first attack turn. This is his mini turn. He plays a magic card, but he does not get to attack in between players. He only gets to attack on his main turn, primary turn. So now this other crew goes 5. I did not draw a creature, so I will shuffle those 5 cards back in, shuffle up, and try to grab a creature. This deck, by the way, is the one that went against the Frog King solo. So if you look at it this way, this deck has brought in some friends to help him take down this pesky boss. So that's the fun part of that. All right, so hopefully we draw 5 cards and we draw ourselves a creature. Good, got a Minotaur. So put the Minotaur out over here. And I think that's good. And we're going to play Bull Power on the Minotaur. How appropriate is that? All right, good. So the Minotaur does not get to attack. And now we shift to the, oh, hold on. And the Minotaur is also going to blow away that frog armor with a Council of the Cosmos. Destroy 1 magic card on the field. And for the heck of it, the Minotaur is also going to play a magic ring. Bull Power magic ring on the Minotaur. So it is ready to roll. Okay. Now we go to the Frog King's turn, and he gets a full turn. He plays a card. Unlucky circumstance, equip to player primary creature. Reduce the equipped creatures. So 1, 2, 3, it's this creature. 4, 5, this player. 4, 5, 6, it's this player. So it's going to be the Minotaur. The Minotaur has been struck with an unlucky circumstance. So his armor level is 1. No worries. All right, the Frog King, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to attack the Minotaur. That makes sense since that magic card he just threw at it. So he rolls 2 dice, and he adds +4 to the roll. So 8, 12, that is more than enough since his armor is now 1. And so that's a hit, and rolls 4 dice +9 damage. So that is not great. So that's 10, 11, 20. So the Minotaur is down to 70 life. Now, Minotaur will strike back. All right, so it has +1 to hit, +3 to hit, +8 to hit, and rolls 412. That is more than enough to hit that armor 7 there, and rolls 2 dice and 3 bonus damage. 2 dice plus 3. So that's 9, 12 damage on Frog King. He doesn't have anything that reduces that damage, so he is taking 12 damage. Now, the Minotaur has an ability. When this creature hits, roll 1 die. If the result of the die is 5 or 6, your opponent cannot battle for 1 turn cycle. First, we're going to see if it affects the Frog King. It does, and now we'll see if it actually works. If it's a 5 or 6 opponent, yeah, so he can still attack. Now the Frog King gets to strike back. He had the higher speed because he was at 7, and the Frog King strikes, or did this Frog King already strike? Yeah, he already struck. So I did that wrong. The Minotaur had actually better speed, but it's okay. It all worked out. I mean, it was just a blow for blow. All right, so that brings us now to the Trike's turn. So the Trike is going to go, and he's going to draw a card, and his life is at 50. And he's going to play out a magic watch on himself, so he is able to re-roll either their hit or attack dice roll once per battle. All right, so he's going to initiate an attack. His speed is 4. The Frog King's speed is 4, so they have to roll to see who is going to attack first. Looks like it will be the Trike. The Trike rolls 2 dice and adds +1, +3, so total of +4 to this roll. So they roll 8. That is a hit, so they're not going to use their magic watch ability. So they hit. They do 3 dice, +1, +4, +10 damage to the Frog King. So here we go. And that is 8, 11 damage to the Frog King. Oh no, more than that. So that's 11. I took off the 11 +6 +3, 9 more. All right, so now the Frog King will strike back. 5 + 4 is 9. That hits the Trike's armor of 6 and does 4 dice plus 9 damage. There's those 6s. 10, 13, 14, 23 damage to the Trike. All right, so now the play moves to the Minotaur, but there is a mini turn in between. The Frog King puts on some armor, and now its armor level is at 12. All right. So he put that unlucky circumstance on the Frog King. Or the Frog King put the unlucky circumstance on my Minotaur during his... So he had a round where it was there, and then it went to him. So yeah, so that went away. So his armor is now back to normal. All right, so the Minotaur is going to draw a card, and is going to play Magic Eater, destroy all magic cards on the opponent's side of the field. That will be helpful. And now the Minotaur is going to initiate an attack. His speed is 7, which is greater than the Frog King's. He is going to attack. He gets +1, +3, +8 to hit, and he hits easily. Rolling 2 dice, +2, +3 damage. 2 dice +3, 3, 6 damage. All right, and now the Frog King will strike back on the Minotaur. That's 7, 11. That is a hit. His armor is only 8 with this bull power. So that's 4 dice +4 damage. And that is a 10, 12, 16 damage on the Minotaur. Okay, now goes to the Frog King's turn. He gets a shield. His armor level is now 11. That's going to be very helpful. And the Frog King is going to initiate an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to attack the Trike. So, comparing speeds. The Trike's speed is 4 and the Frog King's is 4, so they have to roll. And so the Trike is actually going to attack first. So the Trike attacks first. That's 2 dice plus 1, 4, so plus 4. 2 dice with 4. That's 7, 11. So that is a hit because his armor level is now 11. So he actually hits. He rolls 3 dice plus 10 damage. That's 9, 12, 22 damage on the Frog King. All right, Frog King strikes back. 2 dice plus 4, 7, 11 on the Trike. That is a hit. His armor level is only 6. 4 dice plus 4 damage. 19, 23 damage on the Trike. That almost was enough to take it out, but not quite. All right, now that was the Frog King's turn. Now we move to the Trike. Trike draws a card. All right, good. All right, then the Trike is going to play Healing Tree and heal for 50 points, which will just basically take it up to full. I don't believe creatures in Ward can go beyond their normal hit points. That's his first discard over there. All right, and now the Trike is going to initiate an attack because his speed is the same as the Frog King's. He goes before the Frog King. He does 2 plus 4 to hit, and that's a 7, 11, which just hits the Frog King's armor thanks to that shield he's using. And now the Trike rolls 3 dice plus 10 damage, and that's 8, 9, 19 damage. He's going to re-roll that attack damage with his watch. That's much better. Holy moly. So 16, 17, 26 damage. Dang. All right, that is a hit. Now the Frog King strikes back. 3 plus 4 is 7. Does it hit the armor level? Yes, it does. 4 dice plus 4 damage. That is 8, 13, 14, 15, 19 damage off of the Trike. All right. All right, so he plays another magic card between turns. Unlucky Circumstance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going on the Minotaur. Minotaur's armor level is 1 until the Frog King's next primary turn. So, the Minotaur draws a card. And it's going to get rid, use the Evil Queen to get rid of, you know what? No, we're going to hold on to that. It's going to use its other Magic Eater to destroy all the magic cards on the Frog King's side. Woo! All right, so now he's going to initiate an attack. His speed is greater, so he's going to roll a, to hit, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. So that is definitely a hit, and does 2 dice plus 3 damage for 6 damage. All right, the Frog King strikes back. So that's 5 plus 4 is 9. His armor is 8, so he hits and does 4 dice plus 4 damage on the Minotaur. So that's 6, 8, 9, 13. All right, now it goes to his turn. Break free, negate and destroy all player creatures, effects. Nope, nothing. So don't have to worry about that. Initiates an attack against the Trike. 2 dice plus 4. Ooh, that's definitely a hit. 4 dice plus 4 damage. Ooh, 6, 7, 11 damage. Not great. Frog King, maybe he's on his heels. Maybe he's back on his heels. Now, oh, I guess we had to roll to see who attacked first, but we'll just say the Frog King won the roll. And so the Trike attacks. 2 dice plus a lot. That's 9. That's definitely a hit. 3 dice plus 10 damage. That's 8. He's going to roll that again. Once per battle. This is a battle, so that's better. 13, 23. All right. Now, mini turn for the Frog King. Minotaur Bodyguard. Next time it gets hit by a Minotaur, it will negate it. So the Minotaur is going to draw a card. Ooh, got his replacement. Yeah, he's gonna save that evil queen. So the Minotaur is gonna initiate an attack because it's 7 speed, so it goes before the Frog King, 2 dice. That is definitely a hit, and does 2 dice plus 3 damage. And that is 9 damage, which gets rid of this Minotaur bodyguard, and that is now over to the Frog King. Frog King plays a card. Attack, must immediately attack. It's going to attack the Trike, 2 dice. 11, oh wait. Instantly initiate battle, so I guess we still use the speed. So I'm going to save that roll because that's not quite fair. And the Trike will actually go first because the Trike speed is faster. Oh no, they have to roll to see who goes first. Oh, so the Frog King does go first. So he gets an attack, he hits, and he does... he does 4 dice plus 4 damage to the Trike. So this could be it for the Trike. Ooh, that's pretty crazy. 19 plus 4, 23. So that does take out the Trike. So the Trike had a good run. And he's at 50 in his cemetery. I'm just going to track that the way. And let's put on another creature. So it puts out a Mythosaurus. All right. So now, that was just attack off the attack card. Now the Frog King initiates another attack. However, the Mythosaurus is faster and will attack. And that's 4 plus 2 is 6, does not hit. So now the Frog King strikes back. 6 plus 4 is 10, does hit, does 4 plus 4 damage. And that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 damage. So half of that Mythosaurus's life down the drain. That's fine. We're going to hold on to that. All right, so now it is the Mythosaurus's turn. And draws a card. Ooh, that's not helping anybody. All right, so the Mythosaurus is actually going to initiate an attack and has better speed. So attacks first. 6, 7, 8. So that actually hits the Frog King's armor level and does 1 dice plus 2 damage. And that's 23 damage. Well, you can't win them all. Now the Frog King returns the attack. That's a lot to hit and does this much damage. 6, 7, 8, 9. However, we're going to play Minotaur Bodyguard and prevent that damage. All right, so now it goes to the Frog King plays a card, gets a Sword of the Grove, that gives him +5 to damage, and then we move over to the Minotaur's turn. Minotaur draws a card. Okay, that's very helpful. Huh. I think I forgot to try the Minotaur's ability on the Frog King the last time he'd hit, but we'll just say that it failed. All right, you know what? The Minotaur is going to attack. Its speed is at 7 over the Frog King's, so he's going to attack. He gets +3, +8 to this. Oh, almost critted. That is definitely a hit. Rolls 2 dice +3 damage, and that is 4, 7 damage. And then rolls to see if it's going to affect him. It may affect the Frog King. Okay, the Frog King cannot battle for 1 turn cycle. When this creature hits, roll 1 die. If the result of that is 5 or 6, your opponent cannot battle for 1 turn cycle. So that means the Frog King cannot return battle here. And then it's going to be the Frog King's turn, and he will not be able to battle there unless maybe he pulls another attack card, I guess. Healing potion, 30 hit points. All right, well, that was advantageous. He cannot initiate battle. He will be able to initiate battle, I believe. Yeah, okay, so that's it for him. We move to the Mythosaurus. Draws a card. That's going to be helpful. The Mythosaurus is going to attack just because it can. It's going to initiate battle itself. Its speed is faster than the Frog King. Now it says initiate battle, but it can defend itself. Huh. So, cannot battle. Just cannot battle for 1 turn cycle. So the Mythosaurus gets a free hit. And that is 7. And we're going to count that as 1 turn cycle. So when it gets to the Minotaur's turn, we're going to have the Frog King be able to attack, because to me that's one turn cycle, right? We're one opponent, because it doesn't say all the opponents for a turn cycle. I don't think so. That's going to be my rule. The turn cycle in the game is both players have a turn. Since there's 3, I don't think that's completely fair, so he'll be able to fight the Minotaur. He cannot fight the Mythosaurus. The Mythosaurus hits and does 1 dice plus 2, 4 damage. I think I'm playing it right. It's fine. All right, so that was the Mythosaurus. Now he plays a magic card in between turns, gets a frog armor up and running. Okay, the Minotaur's turn. Gonna draw a card. Ooh, yeah. All right, he's gonna use his Evil Queen to destroy that frog armor. We do not like frog armor in this house, so. Okay. So he is gonna initiate an attack. His speed is greater than the Frog King. The Frog King will be able to attack back this turn, because I will say that the Minotaur's ability has, unless the Minotaur hits him. So we'll see. 6, 7, a lot. So he hit the Frog King. Now he's got to damage him. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now the Frog King, we'll see if it's going to affect him. It is going to affect him, and does it work? Yes, he cannot battle for another turn cycle. Wow, the Minotaur's ability is really coming in clutch. All right, so that moves us to the Frog King's turn. Equip the player's primary creature, negate the equipped creature's effect. Oh, I hope it's this one. It is not. It's the Mythosaurus. Doesn't have an effect, so that card is out there. But for now, until that Mythosaurus goes away or that magic card goes away. Now, the Frog King cannot battle for an entire turn cycle, so that means it cannot attack until after the Mythosaurus is a turn. That's it for his turn. We move to the Mythosaurus. He draws a card. Yeah. We're going to add a Nightmare Claw to the Mythosaurus. And the Mythosaurus now is going to initiate attack, has a greater speed than the Frog King. It doesn't matter, Frog King can't battle. He hits the Frog King. He rolls 2 dice for damage thanks to the Nightmare Claw. That's 4, 5, 6 damage. Alrighty. Now, there's a mini turn in between. Oh boy, his speed is now way equipped. And he'll be able to battle on this Minotaur's turn. So now with that speed, the Minotaur is still going to initiate an attack. His speed is 7. The Frog King's speed is 10. So the Frog King actually attacks first. Oh my gosh. So 3, 7, that is armor level 8. No, it does not hit. It does not hit the Minotaur. So the Minotaur will strike back because he has to. It's +8 to this, and he critted the Frog King. Yes. All right. So he's going to roll 2 dice +3 damage. So that's 9, 12, 24. All right. Now we'll see if his ability is going to affect the Frog King. It will not. So the Frog King will be able to attack now on his turn. And the Minotaur is ready for that. All right, Frog King plays a magic card. Frog armor in the house. Frog King's going to initiate an attack. Gonna attack the Minotaur. Big shocker there. The Minotaur's been giving him all kinds of problems. All right, here we go. All right, so Frog King's going to initiate an attack. His speed is 10. He goes first. 3 + 4 is 7. His armor is 8. That same roll, he missed. The Minotaur strikes back. 2 dice +8 to hit. And he hits. Almost critted again. Pretty exciting. All right, so now he does 2 dice +3 damage. So that's 10, 13 minus 5 is 8 damage. And we have to roll, see if his ability is going to affect the Frog King. And it is going to affect the Frog King, possibly, and it does not. The Frog King can attack. Okay, so that now moves to the Mythosaurus' turn. Wow, okay, cool. So the Mythosaurus is going to initiate an attack. He don't care. His speed is 9. Frog King is 10. We'll see if the Frog King can kill him. Frog King attacks first. 7 hits and does 4 dice plus 9 damage. That's 11, 12, 16, 25 damage. That is more than enough to take out this Mythosaurus. I'm at 80. Player one's at 80 in their cemetery. We are going to put out the cutest little baby dino. All right. Now, that's it. You can't be part of that attack round. So, passes to the Minotaur. He gets to play a card in between. Boss draws 2 cards. Break free. He's not currently affected by any abilities, including the Minotaur. And the second card, oh my gosh. He now is becoming very, very difficult to kill. Now it's the Minotaur's turn. All right, Minotaur's going to draw a card. All right. Wow. Okay. Lots going on in the Minotaur's hand. Okay. So let's set the baby dino's life here. All right. The Minotaur. He will not attack first. He's going to initiate an attack. We're going to do this, man. We are going to do it. So the Frog King will attack first because this speed is at 10. So he attacks first. And that is a hit for sure. All right, then rolls 4 dice plus 10 damage. And that's 9, 10, 21 damage. All right, now the Minotaur will strike back. Plus 8 to hit. 7, 15, that is a hit. Does 2 dice plus 3 damage. 4, 7, 2 of it absorbed by the, oh wait, yeah. 2 absorbed by the, oh my gosh, try again. 4 plus 3 is 7, minus 5 is 2. That frog armor, I'm telling you, it's nasty. All right, so that's that. Now it's the Frog King's turn. Break free, he's not affected. Oh wait. He is not affected by his ability, so break free would have broken that anyway, but he doesn't have to worry about it. So the Frog King will initiate an attack. He's going to attack the Minotaur. Big shocker. He attacks first. His speed is 10. He gets a 7 plus a lot, 11, and oh wait, this goes away. So he hit. All right, and then he is going to roll 4 dice plus 10 damage. Holy moly. 10, 16, 26 damage. That is enough to take out the Minotaur. It has been a great run, Minotaur. A great run. The Minotaur player now is 90, and he gets to put out this buck, big buck. And there we go. Okay, so that now moves to the baby dino's turn. Ooh, all right, so we are going to put out a red dragon by sacrificing the baby dino. So that's, just do a check, 70, 120, still good. And then the red dragon is out, and the red dragon is going to initiate an attack. So its speed is 10, and the Frog King's speed is 10. And that's a tie. And the red dragon will be attacking first. So 2 dice plus 5 against armor level 12. That is 7 plus 5 is exactly 12. And that is 2 dice plus 5 damage. So that's 5 damage. 10 damage minus 5 is 5 damage. All right. And now the Frog King will strike back. Ooh, hurt himself. And his frog armor absorbs his own critical fail. Ka-ching. All right, and move in between. He plays another card. Oh my gosh. Well, his armor's already 12. It can't be higher than 12, but at least it could guarantee that his thing stays. All right, so now it is Big Buck's turn. We're going to add a Nightmare Claw to the Big Buck. And we're going to initiate an attack. The Frog King attacks first. 6 plus 4 is 10. That is definitely a hit. So Big Buck is hit, and he does 4 dice plus 9. I think I was adding 10 earlier. Oh, well, it's okay. Plus 9 damage to this. 9, 12, 13, 22. All right, well, he's going to play Forest Sentinel. Play this card from your hand when your opponent finishes their attack. Negate the attack, return the damage back to the attacking creature. So 22 damage back at the Frog King. Minus 5 is 17. All right, and the big buck stands strong. And he already attacked. Yeah. All right, good. So now it's Frog King's turn. Lucky Charm, nowhere for it to go, so it goes into the discard pile. When the Frog King's deck runs out, he just shuffles his grave. We shuffle the cemetery, and it keeps playing. All right. So, yeah, I think, yeah, we're moving on to the Frog. This is Frog King's turn. So the Frog King's going to initiate an attack against the Red Dragon. He's starting to be afraid of that Red Dragon. 2 dice plus 4 to hit. That's a hit. Needed a 10, got a 14. That's 4 dice plus 9. All right, so that's 10, 15, 24 damage, and the Red Dragon's going to play Minotaur Bodyguard and negate that damage. That is too much damage. Oh, the Red Dragon, by the way, has 100 hit points. And now the Red Dragon shall strike back. 7, 12, that's a hit. Because he can't have higher than 12. And does 2 dice plus 5 damage. And that is 9, 14 damage. All right. Red Dragon's turn. All right. And I wish I had a magic card. Red Dragon is going to initiate an attack. They have a speed of 10. And Frog King goes first. 7 plus 4 is 11, so that's definitely a hit. And does 4 dice. That's 8, 9, 14 plus 9, 23 damage. And that is that. And so now the dragon shall strike back and hits. 9 plus 5 is 14. 2 dice plus 5 damage. 7, 12 damage. But minus 5 is 7 damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, good. All right. Now, boss draws 2 cards. 1, 2 attacks. This card cannot, but I guess he has to. Wonder how that works, because he has 5 magic slots only, and for you to play a magic card, normally you have to have a slot to play it into, I believe. So I think this attack doesn't work. If this were like Twister would, well, I wonder if Twister would work. I wonder, Tell you what, I'm gonna rule for the boss that cards with the Roman numeral, even if all 5 are done, it actually works, because otherwise I don't think the Twister card would work. Maybe it's not supposed to work. I guess I need clarification on that rule, but ultimately I'm thinking, I don't think it works, because all 5 are taken, you don't play the card, right? You have to have a slot to play it, and then it goes away. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But I'm gonna have fun with it anyway, and I'm gonna say the attack works. So he's gonna initiate an attack like right now, and we'll roll to see who he does first. He's gonna attack the Red Dragon. He really doesn't like that Red Dragon. So that's 6, 10. So that's a hit, and does 4 dice plus 9 damage. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 24 damage. And the dragon gets to strike back. 4 plus 9, not enough. Darn it. Okay. Now that was in between their turns. Pretty sure. So now the big buck's turn. Gonna put out the Sword of Light. That's a lot going on with that Sword of Light. Here we go. So it's gonna initiate an attack. The Frog King will, hold on. It's only got 20 hit points. Maybe I should hold on to that Sword of Light. Maybe I should just sack him. I don't have a guy to sack him out, though. If he doesn't, he won't. Man. If he doesn't, okay, I got an idea. All right, he's going to put the Sword of Light down. And then he's going to initiate an attack. Now, the Frog King will attack first. That's 5 plus a lot. That's a hit because his armor level, is 4. Okay. Now he's going to roll 4 dice plus 4 damage. And that's a lot. but he's going to play out Minotaur Bodyguard to negate that damage. And now he's going to strike back 2 dice. Oh my gosh, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he rolls a 3rd die. So 8, 9, 10, 13. So that is a hit because you can't have higher than 12. Now, for damage, it rolls 2, Nightmare Claw, and 1 more for the Sword of Light, and plus 5 damage. Woo! 12, 13, 14, 15. Plus the 5 is 20, minus 5 is 15. All right. Huh. I guess I should have played this, so I'm going to play it. That's an additional 5 dice of damage. When you hit, play this card for your hand, your creature gains 5 extra attack rolls for this battle. We'll just add that damage to it because I'm afraid it's going to die before I get to use it. So that was advantageous. 22, 25 more damage. All right. All right. Because I don't think the big buck is long for this world. All right, speaking of which, it now moves to the Frog King's turn. Another attack. So I'm going to give him the extra attack. I'm ruling that that plays even though he doesn't have 5 magic slots. It's probably wrong, but I'm going to call it a little harder mode. Because I think it's cool. It's fun. All right, so he will attack. He got to roll to see who he attacks. He's going to attack the big buck. There you go. 2 dice plus 4 is 6, so he hits the big buck, and he does 4 dice, and that is going to be enough to kill the big buck. So the big buck dies. This player has no cards in their hand, and they're only at 140 in their cemetery, so they have to draw one. It's not good enough. So like I said, I'm going to use my house rule until I go to... All right, so we're going to put this guy out. I think it was that guy last time. All right, we're going to shuffle this up. All right. So the Wild Vampire is in action now. Whew. That was on the Frog King's turn, so that's an extra attack. So the Frog King now gets to initiate an attack and is going to attack the newly summoned Wild Vampire. 2 dice and hits, and does 4 dice plus 9. All right, so he has a 60 life. All right, so that's a lot of damage. 15, 24 plus 9 is 20. Wait. 11 plus 9 is 20. That's 30. Woo, math. 30 damage. Wild Vampire strikes back. 2 dice plus 1, 6, 7. That is not enough to get past its armor level of 12. And so does not strike back. All right, so that brings us over here to the Red Dragon, who draws a card. Red Dragon is doing okay. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. So the Red Dragon is going to... I need to get some magic cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's going to initiate an attack. I believe the Frog King's speed is 10, and so is the Red Dragon. So we have to see who goes first. So the Red Dragon will be attacking first at 2 dice plus 5, 8, 13. That is a hit. Does 2 dice plus 5 damage. That's pretty decent. 13 minus 5 is 8 damage. All right, and now the Frog King strikes back. 7 plus 4, 11 right there is enough to hit. Plus 9 to this damage. That's 12, 14, 23 damage to the Red Dragon. All right, now that it goes to... plays Mounted Assault. No place for it. It's not a Hourglass card, so... it is now the Wild Vampire's turn. Oh, not going to be helpful. Wow. Okay, going to attempt to attack. So the Frog King will attack 8 and hits. 4 dice plus 4. Might kill him. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have done it. 19 plus 9 is 28. Are you kidding me? And the Wild Vampire will strike back. Woo! 10, 11. No, that's a 12. Oh my gosh, it missed. Oh, What a heartbreaker. All right, so now it's the Frog King's turn. He draws 2 cards. See, that's the kind of thing. See if he gets some fun. Nope. Can't play it out. Doesn't have a space for it. So now he's going to initiate an attack. And he's attacking the red dragon. And that's 4 plus 4 is 8. I don't think he hit. He doesn't have any other plus to hit. All right, cool. All right, so now the red dragon will strike back. Oh, wait, they had matching. It doesn't matter. 7, 12. In that case, it didn't matter. 12, so that's a hit. They have 12 armor. 2 dice plus 5 damage. So that's 7 damage. It's 12 damage minus the 5 is 7. All right, and so we go to the red dragon's turn. Ooh, that could be interesting. So the red dragon's going to attack. They have the same speed, and so the red dragon is first. 6-11. Doesn't hit. Frog King back. 7 plus 4 is 11, so that does hit. And that's plus 9. 11, 12, 13, plus 9, 22. Right? Yeah, 11, 12, 13, plus 9, 22. Yeah. All right. Goes to the Wild Vampire. Twister, destroy all magic cards on the field. All players draw 2 cards. The boss draws 2 cards. All right, so red dragon, 1, 2. Not horribly helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wild Vampire, 1, 2. That is helpful. And the boss. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Well, at least both creatures he's fighting has wings, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, pretty sure that was the red dragon's turn. So he's in his other stage. He didn't summon something out, so he is going to summon something out. Now, let's see how much he has in his cemetery. 140, 170, 220 in his cemetery. So once this Bronto dies, he is dead. All right. So that's the end of his turn. So now, oh yeah, no, we were oh wait. Oh crap. Crap. I can't play the Bronto out yet. Can't play him out yet. Red Dragon's staying there. Because that Twister came out in between their turns. It's actually the Wild Vampire's turn. All right. So we're gonna put we're gonna go crazy here. We're gonna put out the Bugman. That puts his cemetery at 110, 200. Then we're going to put down a Sword of the Grove, and we're going to put down an Epic Helm on that Bugman. All right, and now he is going to initiate an attack. Speed is, whoa, what's his speed now? Oh, Bugman has wings too, by the way, so he can attack. So, Bugman gets to attack first because of his speed and almost critted. That's 11, 14, 18. So definitely hit his armor class of 7 and does 3 dice there plus 8 damage. 10, 13, 21 damage. All right. And now the Frog King strikes back. 3 dice to attack. That's 9, 10, 11 plus 7. That's a hit. Does 5 dice thanks to that Sword of Light. And 5 dice plus 7 damage. Woo! 10, 27 damage on the Bugman. Yikes. So the Bugman is at minus all right, goes to the Frog Kings, his turn. Minotaur Bodyguard, next time he takes damage, it will be negated. He is going to attack. Please attack the Bugman. He attacks the Bugman. 2 dice, 3 dice to hit. He's going to hit the Bugman. He hits the Bugman. He's going to do 5 dice worth of damage at +7 damage. Yikes. 10, 28 damage on the Bug Man. Bugman strikes back. 2 dice. 5 plus 8. He hits. All right, so he's rolling 3 dice plus 8 damage. 8 plus 8 is 16 damage, and Minotaur Bodyguard goes away. Oh my goodness. All right, so I believe it's Red Dragon's turn. I think we made it to Red Dragon's turn. So Red Dragon is now going to do what he was going to do. Bring out the Bronto. Then draw a card. And then attack. So speed 4, speed 1. Frog King goes first. 3 dice to hit. And 9, 10. Yeah, so he definitely hits the Bronto's 11. He does 5 dice of damage. That Sword of Light is killing me. That is 10, 15 plus 7 is 22. The Bronto is at oh my gosh. Okay, 22. All right. Bronto strikes back. 2 dice plus 7. Crit. Crit, 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 crit. Crit, 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 crit. Could this be it? Could this be it? 8 plus 7, 15, 30. That's exactly enough. The Frog King goes down. So the Frog King was defeated by 2 decks. I think I did most things right. I may have made a quick, fast error here and there. But the Frog King has fallen, ladies and gentlemen. The Frog King has fallen. Very exciting. Very, very fun. All right, folks. Well, there you go. The Frog King has fallen. Next up, 2 decks on the Knight of Ember. I might be all smug right now, but we'll see how long that lasts. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching. As always, I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for everything. Until next time, keep on rolling dice and slinging cards. Mage Hammer out.